Welcome back to goldfoxwealth. Let's talk money. That first win feels like a prophecy. You drop $50 on a three-leg parlay because your friend Nico swears it is basically free money, which is exactly what people say right before money turns expensive. A favorite holds, an underdog sneaks one in, a keeper stones a penalty in stoppage time, and your phone lights up green, $1,248.37. You yell loud enough that your neighbor pounds on the wall. Nico is already calling you a genius. Your little brother asks what you are going to buy. You tell him, nothing, I'm being smart. But the truth is, something has already bought you, not the cash. The feeling that for one perfect second, you saw straight through the world. Come the next morning, you carry yourself differently. Even the coffee tastes earned. Work suddenly feels optional. Your spreadsheet job, with its meetings and its polite little lies, feels almost insulting now that you have tasted a faster kind of money. You promise yourself you will pull the winnings out, then leave them sitting in the account, because bankroll management sounds so much classier than temptation. Before long, every match feels like a puzzle built just for you. You start watching press conferences, you pore over injury reports, you memorize which referees blow the whistle early. You mutter that the public is overreacting, even though you are the public, parked in sweatpants with 7 tabs open. Your mother wonders aloud why you suddenly care so much about Tunisia against Denmark, and you tell her there is value there. You drop $200 and feel nothing at all, which is a brand new sensation. Before the win, $200 meant groceries, a tank of gas, a birthday gift. Afterward, that same $200 is just variance. You take down $340 and feel weirdly underwhelmed, and that is new too. The mind adapts fast to miracles and painfully slowly to bills. Nico is in love with this version of you. He fires off picks at midnight. He calls the ugly losses brutal beats and the lucky wins proof. Between you, a private mythology takes shape, one where every win exposes your skill and every loss exposes some injustice. A defender slips and you curse fate. A long shot drops and you credit your research. Then the winnings evaporate, not in some dramatic collapse. There is no single catastrophe, no villain twirling a cigar, just dozens of confident little choices. One night a $150 live bet, the next a $300 hedge, then a furious $75 revenge bet after a red card. By the last week of the tournament, the original $1,248 is gone, and $900 of your own money has gone with it. But your head never resets, and that is the real problem. You have already met the version of yourself who wins fast, and you cannot unmeet him. Ordinary income feels slow now, almost embarrassing. A paycheck stops feeling like security. It starts feeling like proof that you are stuck. Your girlfriend, Tessa, catches you watching a match on mute in the middle of her cousin's birthday dinner. You are not even enjoying the match. You are just sitting there waiting on a corner kick. She asks whether you are having fun, and the question lands like a diagnosis. You realize the fun slipped out of this a long time ago. What is left is maintenance. Later that night, you scroll back through your transaction history. The first win is still sitting up near the top, glowing like the opening chapter of a tragedy, and you finally understand why it hooked you. Losing would have warned you off. Winning did the opposite. It welcomed you in, showed you around, poured you a drink, and told you that you were special. The very next match day, another parlay arrives from Nico. Just 2 words, last dance. You sit and stare at it for a solid minute. That old feeling climbs back up, warm and persuasive. One more hit, you tell yourself, and the whole thing resets. One more hit, and the whole story turns heroic again. Instead, you cash out whatever is left, which is not much. The app asks if you are sure, as though it were worried about your future. You laugh at the idea of a machine with manners. Then you delete the app for good. A few weeks later, the World Cup finally ends. The winning side hoists the trophy. Confetti pours down. Somewhere out there, people are turning into legends. You sit on the couch next to Tessa, watching with no bet open anywhere, and the game feels smaller now, but also cleaner, like a song heard after the nightclub has closed. You do not turn into some anti-gambling crusader with a sermon ready. You just grow wary of any business that profits when you mistake luck for identity. That was where the real damage sat, not in the $900, not even the winnings you gave back. It was believing that a single green flash on a phone had shown you your destiny. The worst thing that happened to you was never the losing. It was winning too soon. Thanks for watching. Please consider hitting like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Tell us in the comments what you'd like us to unpack next. See you in the next one.